FamOver.
Fam, what's good? What's good? This your boy Thou, FamOver TV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by. Whatever you're doing, I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on this good Thursday. I'm tripping. Timing all the way off. Salute to everybody out there. Hope everybody feeling good, good energy around, good love around. Oh, my Cowboys on too. I just realized that my Cowboys and my Lions playing. I'm tripping. Gotta put it on that. We got some good content to check out today, man. Y'all weigh in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna wait for a few people to fall in, then we'll get started. 7 days, what's good? How you been? Buddha, what up with you? We'll get it rolling in a minute, get it rolling. Still a lot of crazy stuff going on, y'all. Time going by so fast. December already is flying through December. First week finna be over, and the second we go look up. Christmas gonna be here. We go look up. New Year's gonna be here. It's gonna be 2026 soon. That's crazy work right there. Wait for a few people to fall in, then we'll get rolling. We'll get rolling, y'all. Elaine, what's good? Hope you're doing amazing too. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. YouTube be tripping. I guess YouTube rolled out some new thing where they put like a different ID type thing on the back of your name, or they using people emails. I don't know what they doing, but they changed a lot of people's names on here. So when y'all be popping up, it be looking kind of crazy. Solo, what up? Planet Max. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, what up? Hope all y'all are good. We're gonna wait a few more seconds. Let a few more people fall in. Get it rolling. And I got my live studio now. I forgot. On TikTok on here now. They finally rolled out the live studio for TikTok on the Mac computers and stuff. So I can go live on TikTok now from the computer. I couldn't do it, but I told myself I was gonna go live today, but I ain't set it up, so I'll just wait. Do it tomorrow or another day or something. I'm glad they rolled that out though, for sure. For real, for real. We got a few people in here, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm sure everybody start rolling in once we get to rolling. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Good seeing everybody. Let's get it.
Michael and Susan Dell are committing to one of the largest private donations in American history, which will directly benefit the next generation of American children through the new Trump Accounts program. He'll feel like Michael Dell someday, but at 18 they'll have a lot of money, a lot more money than they would have had, or potentially a lot of money. But these accounts will track the overall stock market and will be 100% private property controlled by the child's guardians. In honor of America's 250th anniversary, the Dells are announcing today that they are giving 25 million American children $250 each to save and to invest in their personal Trump account.
And the second provision is this provision right here.
No, that's what's up. So they giving newborn kids, $250 to invest into a Trump account, I guess, or something. I guess it's like an investment account for newborn kids or something. I guess I ain't against that. I ain't opposing that. I think that's a good idea, good thing. F Tank, appreciate you, fam. Much love, fam. Thank you so much. Appreciate you showing love, man. Candace was good. Good seeing you, Jeanette. Dead man, good seeing all y'all.
The Trump accounts. These Trump accounts, starting on July 4th, every child in America will have a personal investment account opened for them. Newborn children will have it seeded with $1,000. Parents and family and employers can contribute up to $5,000 a year in a tax-advantaged account. That money will be invested in the S&P 500 in the stock market, broad-based equity index account.
Mad Pax,
Two massive benefits that change this country. Number one, every child in America will experience the benefits of compound growth. Take a little girl born next year. She's born next year. She has the account opened for her. $1,000 is automatically seeded. Her parents, her family, or an employer puts $5,000 a year each year into that account. If you assume the historic rate of growth of the S&P 500, which is 7% a year, by the time that little girl is 18, she will have $170,000 in that account.
Damn.
And if she keeps saving, by the time that little girl is 35, she will have $700,000 in that account.
Man, this low key, man, round of applause. Hey, we got to get them a hand for that one right there. We got to give them a hand for that one right there, man, because that's great. Did y'all just hear what he just said? Like when they get this money for these accounts for these babies, if they leave it in there and just leave it in there, when by the time they 18, they have 170,000 in those accounts. Man, you know how many people wish that was done for them when they was born and everything? Like, oh my God, man. I need one of them motherfucking accounts right now. Oh man, that's crazy, man. Danny Burns. And it's crazy because that's what a lot of rich folks be doing anyway. A lot of people just don't know about it. Like it's stuff you can put in the trust funds and the kind of build up from investments and interest and all this type of stuff. But a lot of people don't be knowing all this financial literacy, you know what I'm saying, stuff. So Christy was good.
That is game-changing, and we're not talking the children of Michael and Susan Dell, the children of Donald Trump, the children of people of great success. We're talking the kids of a single mom waiting tables who could...
No, I don't think you can touch. I think you can touch it once you turn like 21 or 25 or something like that. I've seen some 21 or 25. Like that ain't bad.
Have $700,000 saved by the time she's 35 to get an education, to start a business, to buy a house. That changes their whole lives. But the second benefit, what I'm really excited about, is we are creating a new generation of capitalists. Every child in America is going to be an owner of the biggest employers in this country. We've all seen the sad statistics of how many kids are losing faith in capitalism. Well, 10 years from now, a little boy is going to pull out his phone and he's going to look at his app and he's going to see his Trump account. And instead of thinking of big, bad, scary corporations, that little boy is going to say, I own $50 of Apple. I own $100 of Dell. I own $75 of McDonald's. And
hey, Trump know exactly what he doing, man. I can't lie. Trump be on this business shit for sure, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. And that lady right there that's in that blue dress, lady, or I don't know what she is. Like, it's another video we have. We go check out, but she was acting real weird. I think that's the wife of my man that owned Dell, the CEO right there in the red tie and the black suit. We got a video to check out about how she was acting too. She was acting like she was a full-blown robot or something, or extraterrestrial or something.
Every child is an owner of the biggest employers in this country. That will transform this country. Mr. President, thank you for signing it. Let me say, Brad, this would not be a law if Brad Gerstner did not pursue it with absolute dogged determination, relentless. I've gotten calls and texts from Brad at 6 a.m. and at 2 a.m. You may sleep less than the president, Brad, and that is a remarkable thing because I don't think he sleeps at all. And finally, I'll just say to Michael and Susan, incredible Texans, $6.25 billion is extraordinarily generous. Let me say, on behalf of 25 million kids who just got a gift from Michael and Susan, and it's not a gift of a video game, it's not a gift of a bicycle, it's an investment in their future. That changes their lives, and I hope and believe Michael and Susan are going to inspire millions across the country to do the same thing.
Wow. For them to invest $6 billion in a quarter, man, you know there's some strings with that. They finna get so much leeway, and ain't no telling what they finna get past. $6 billion in a quarter they invested. It's crazy because that lets you know like how we are. Like at any given time, they can eliminate all this homelessness and poor people and the lower class and all this, you know what I'm saying? Like poverty. They can end all that if they wanted to. There's so much money out here, but they don't want to do that.
When Congress passed Section 401k of the ERISA, I don't know that anyone realized how much it would change retirement plans. There's now trillions of dollars in 401k plans. They're going to be trillions of dollars in these. These are 401ks for kids. And Mr. President, these Trump accounts exist because you signed them. Thank you for your leadership.
Christy. Big ass write-off. Man, you know they writing that donation off on their taxes for sure. Definitely writing that off. Man, that's crazy. D-Boy, what up, fam?
Allowing people to deduct. So if you go out and buy a car, and this is for middle income, but for lower income, no matter what, they never really had deductions. You know, rich people like deductions, but middle income people were never really afforded deductions, which is very unfair. You borrow money to buy a car, you're allowed to deduct the interest from your income tax. And I think that's going to be one of the most, in terms of your industry, I think it's going to be the biggest thing that we're talking about, maybe even bigger than cafe standards.
Right, bro, man.
People are going to be able to borrow money, deduct it, so it's going to cost them essentially half. And they'll be...
It'll help, yes, sir.
I think it's going to be a tremendous factory. They've never had a chance to do that before. And that's all done. That's all in the great, big, beautiful bill.
Ooh, I like that. Now that's good. If y'all didn't understand what he was saying, that's a you can deduct the interest from your car interest on your taxes now. You know what I'm saying? I guess it ain't even got to be no business. It ain't got to be LLC or nothing more. So I don't know, man. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Trizzy trying to get people head off that Epstein files. He doing all type of other shit to make you not even think about no Epstein files. For real, investment accounts for the babies, tax breaks, everything. In a minute, ain't nobody even finna be thinking about that Epstein shit. Even though it's been wild, they've been coming with some new info for sure.
Whoever making a motherfucking movie on Big Dino here, but this shit gonna be crazy. I think Donald's gonna be the most famous person in the world. How can y'all not respect a nigga who just can't hold his tongue, bruh? Is he right or is he wrong though, man? We gonna talk, bruh. This nigga crazy. I respect him. It's a good crazy for me. Let me tell you what I'm talking about.
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I can say that about other countries, too. I can say it about other countries, too. We don't want them the hell. We have to rebuild our country. You know, our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it. We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great. These are people that do nothing but complain. They complain. And from where they came from, they got nothing. You know, they came from paradise, and they said, this isn't paradise. But when they come from hell, and they complain, and do nothing but bitch, We don't want them in our country. Let them go back to where they came from and fix it.
Oh my God.
Dog ain't holding his tongue for shit, man. Y'all like to being lied to and
Hey man, we ain't never had no president like this, man. Do y'all hear how Trizzy be talking, man? He said, yeah, I don't want them over here in their country. Their country stinks. Like, man, Trizzy ass crazy, man. Baby Case was good. Cece, what's up with you? Man, he is crazy, y'all.
and undercover done too and politically correct, man. This nigga ain't this is a rich dude, bro. He ain't got no political nothing. He the type of motherfucker, if aliens come, he gonna let you know. Motherfucker, they here, cuz. That's why I call him Dino. Nigga, he ain't hold this tongue for shit, man. He ain't finna stop cussing. Dog, how y'all can't respect that shit, dog? He telling you that he ain't finna lie like we've been getting lied to all our lives. Invaded by aliens. Yeah, we good, everybody, we good. Nah, Big Dino. Big Dino is a motherfucker, bro. This nigga saying, man, I don't want that.
He call him Big Dino, man. I don't know if I like that name and shit. Pause, man. That name ain't, I don't know if that's a good one, fam. Big Dino. Oh, no, man. No Diddy. Pause, man. Don't say that. We calling him Trizzy, man. That's Trizzy, man.
Garbage in here. Y'all niggas be killing over blocks y'all don't even own. Nigga, this is our America, man. Is he right or is he wrong, man? He don't want that garbage stink. Y'all gonna make tied to the victimization. Oh, black people stink. No, man. Nigga, y'all seen Jamie Foxx? What is this?
There's some things you gotta get used to when you get to Africa, like the smells. Bring you an extra set of nostrils or something to click on, because you're gonna burn those furs too right the fuck off soon as you get off the plane. Like, shit, what the fuck is this I done landed in? It's like, shit. And they just used to it. It's musty as hell. These little musty lumps. And you like this. I ain't got no fan or nothing. This shit is tearing my mustache up. I can't even fucking inhale in this motherfucker. I'm like, I get my little air like this. Shit, these motherfuckers. Cause it's a different kind of funk. It's a different level to their funk. Black people got a way of describing this level of funk. It's called God damn.
Y'all get it when he tell the joke, you feel me? But Big Donald here come in this bitch, y'all, oh my God. Boy, I'm telling you, bro, this gotta be the most famous person in the world. It was probably Michael, after Donald finished with this movie he making.
Right.
Oh, that shit is entertainment. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, man. I've been around, like I said, when the billboard say, man, you think it's a drought now, nigga? I'm from that, you hear me? So I ain't worried about none of this shit, bro. I'm taking advantage of all the grants and free money and homeschooling. And at the end of the day, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I respect the man who hold his nuts, nigga. He holding them bitches. Man. Motherfucker, this nigga is different, bro. Come on, man. Keep it 100. All that bullshit emotions inside, man. Y'all motherfuckers live in a black cloud. I'm talking to my energetic motherfuckers who like to laugh. Dog, right. Dino a motherfucker, ain't he? This nigga is crazy, cuz he the fuck on that president talk, nigga. Man, it sound like my granddaddy, dog. Granddaddy said, nigga, we laugh and nigga, that's how I'm looking at Dino, man. This nigga runs the country.
I can't believe he calling him Dino, though, man. Oh, my God, man. That's what you came with, Dino, fam? Man, that ain't going, man. Pause. Oh, my God. Right, Trizzy or T-Riz. I like that T-Riz, D-boy. The T-Riz can go too, but Trizzy or not, come on, not Dino. We can't call him Dino or Big Dino, man. That ain't, come on now. That ain't flying.
Talking like that, nigga, holding this shit. That's what I'm doing, down. I'm holding my shit like that nigga down there, bitch. I don't care what y'all say. We been all hidden and talk to all soft and being all soft and laying over and shit, man. We finally got to do this. Motherfucker holding his balls, talking to niggas crazy, telling you like it is, ain't hiding shit, cussing, telling he can't, nigga, I ain't listening to nobody. Nigga, this is what it is, nigga. For 4 more years.
Hey, he ain't lying though, man. Trizzy entertaining. He cuss out anybody. You ask him the wrong question during a press conference or something, he go get on you. Like, who you with? oh yeah, fake news. I can't believe they even got you in here asking all these dumbass questions. Like, man, he don't give a fuck, man. Trizzy don't care, y'all. That's why they down there. That's why they want him out of there. Cause he just like, he definitely making a movie right now. A good movie.
I don't give a fuck, man. America need this shit, man. I don't care what y'all say, man. It need this type of shit right now, man. We ain't gonna ever see it again. Enjoy it. I got my popcorn. What about you? This one for y'all. Y'all comment below, bro. That shit crazy, man.
You know, they came from paradise and they said this isn't paradise. But when they come from hell and they complain and do nothing but bitch, we don't want them in our country.
I did not personally see survivors, but I stand, because the thing was on fire. It was exploded in fire and smoke. You can't see anything. You got digital. This is called the fog of war. This is what you in the press don't understand. You sit in your air-conditioned offices or up on Capitol Hill and you nitpick and you plant fake stories in the Washington Post about kill everybody, phrases on anonymous sources not based in anything, not based in any truth at all.
Hey, that might be the Trizzy double right there, y'all, because he look a little different. Look at Trizzy when my man was just talking. Look how he looked for a second. Let me rewind it a little bit. Look at this, dog. I know Trizzy, man. This might be one of the doubles right here. Look at his face.
Can you plant fake stories in the Washington Post about kill everybody, phrases on anonymous sources not based in anything, not based in any truth at all. And then you want to throw out really irresponsible terms about American heroes, about the judgment that they made. I wrote a whole book on this topic because of what politicians and the press does to warfighters. President Trump has empowered commanders to do what is necessary, which is dark and difficult things in the dead of night on behalf of the American people. We support them, and we will stop the poisoning of the American people.
Man, that boy crazy, man. Oh, my God, man. Pete was good. Ink. Carl. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Good seeing all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Keep the algorithm jumping. Damon, what's popping? We gonna keep it going, man. That boy Trizzy a nut, y'all. That boy, nah, let me take that back. He a fool, man. Pause. That boy crazy. No lie, man. He say anything, man. He ain't got no filter. But I do like the point. I do like them giving those small investment accounts to babies that's being born and everything. So they can have some type of little funds when they get older and everything. That's a cool ideal, and I'm with that. That's cool. I don't know what y'all think, but I like that for sure. Jazzy, what up?
Now, because this right here, everybody need to be paying attention to. Ethiopia just confirmed its first ever Marburg virus outbreak, and the death toll is already climbing, y'all. And what they're saying down there is that this ain't no regular sickness. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I never heard no shit like this before. Have y'all heard it? Let me know down below in the comments. The Marburg is a hemorrhagic fever that's related to Ebola. They say the fatality can go up to 80%. As of right now in Ethiopia, the health officials say there has been 12 cases with 8 deaths from them cases. They said this virus came out of nowhere and that the region has never seen it before. So they don't have no history of it. So practically they don't got no cure for it. So right now the health officials are trying to figure out who was the first one that had this and where did he go when he got it. And they're tracking down hundreds of people right now that may be affected. They said the virus can move quickly if you don't contain it. So that's what they're trying to do. Every time something like this pop off, like we get a new virus or a new outbreak or something, you never ask yourself, like, how many other diseases out here that we never heard about or know about until it's too late? Right. This can spread through direct contact with bodily fluids between an infected person or an infected animal, or by touching contaminated objects or surfaces. They said this is not airborne, so that's good, right? And also what's good is it's not over here, and I hope it don't come over here. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. We can't have another outbreak, you know what I'm talking about, other.
What the hell is this, bro? Shut up! What is that? Why is there a lock on a rock somewhere in the mountains?
Cause that looked like a little secret door. Let me rewind it just a little bit. That's crazy. A lock on the rock, though. Look at it, though. Don't it look like a little secret door somewhere
What is that?
in the mountains?
Why
or
is there a
something?
lock on a rock somewhere in the mountains? What is this about, bro? Who's in there? What's in there? That's the real question. Shh. Who has that
crazy.
key to that lock? What's behind that rock, actually? Who's in there? Who has a spare key, just in case they lose the key they have? Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes, and I don't know where the hell that place is at, and I don't even know if that video is real or not. Shh. Shut up! Listen, something's going on out there, guys. Something's going on. Now, I don't know if somebody put that lock there as a prank to play around with us, but it sure looked real to me. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a camera here, guys. You know what time it is. Shh. Shut up! How many times do we have to tell you that this is where these people are at? Mountains, places where people are not supposed to be. The water. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a camera here, guys. You know what time it is. Shh. Shut up! But I tell you one thing. If I ever see a lock on a rock somewhere in the mountains, I'm gonna call my locksmith.
Yeah, that's crazy work right there. That's weird for sure. Angela, the daughter boss lady, is in the building. What's good with you? Michael, what up, fam? Look at that shit, man. I just don't understand how you got all this. You got a damn island. You got all this money, all these extravagant and luxury places and everything. And y'all want to go over there and have little nasty freak off parties and do nasty things with kids? You got all that money, you grown. You can knock down any woman you want, fuck anything you want. And you wanna take kids over there and do little I don't understand these motherfuckers. What is wrong with people, man?
Stay nice and warm in here.
Is any of that shit legal? Now you have said, and I have heard this too, that oftentimes when a detainee is taken into a hospital, they are taken under a false name. So it is almost like they are in a detention cell in the hospital where no one knows where they are, who they are, and how to keep tabs on them. At Harbor, UCLA, a man was taken under a false name, under guard, with no access to counsel. So, is any of that shit legal?
No, absolutely not. It is not legal. In many cases, once people go into a hospital from a DHS custody, they are essentially in a black hole. They are held under guard, sometimes under false names in hospital facilities. They are denied access to counsel. They are denied access to their families. And in that case, the person was held for 29 days until a federal judge said, this is not legal. Free him now with no conditions. Because holding people without a warrant, without any sort of authority violates our Constitution. The right to liberty is one of the most fundamental rights we have. And so we are seeing that blatantly violated in so many cases.
That's kind of crazy because, I mean, that's basically what ICE doing, right? ICE they be rounding up people. They don't be having no warrants and none of that shit. They just round up somebody if you ain't got, they realize or find out you ain't got the right paperwork or the right credentials to be over here. They just ain't no process, it's like they cut that right on out. Like, no, we ain't doing no court processes, none of that. No justice or nothing for them. Just round their ass up. We got to throw them in these camps and ship them on out of here. And like they said, some people end up missing, get lost in this shit. That's crazy work right there. Kip, what up with you?
We need human decency.
Danny, what
somewhere.
up?
Everyone so far has declined to tell the truth.
Right. You
about
said they're not
human
here under our
physiology
Constitution. I
that
feel
they're
you.
using in all of these systems. Teaching our college students bare minimum 2008, 2003. It's not just your conspiracy community. It's everywhere. But biohackers and the youth, they love augmented reality, electronic corridors, drone warfare, life extension technology. Anybody over 35, they're in the conspiracy theory world. Now it's our Healthcare 4.0 and the Genesis Executive Order with our national laboratories. 25 years photonics, that would be light, free space optical. 25 years deployed, National Science Foundation.
Hey, she owning something. She said everybody over 35 is in the conspiracy world right now. And that's true. It's because once you get older and shit, you start realizing all this bullshit. When you young, you ain't thinking about none of this. You don't care. It's just day by day having fun, getting some money, just enjoying it. Just enjoying. You ain't thinking about the future. You ain't thinking about long term. None of that. It's just in the moment. But once you get older and you start opening up and realizing, getting some of this information and going down these rabbit holes and everything, you start realizing like, damn, they've been fucking us over for a long time.
If you take the Gulf War and the woman who went and testified about babies being thrown out of incubators.
This is Washington in Kuwait, and in Washington, D.C., a Kuwaiti woman who turned out the story wasn't quite true.
GLC.
And she testified before Congress as to how horrible those people were and what an inhumanity and obscenity it was.
And it wasn't true.
It wasn't true.
And it was a PR firm that worked on it. But by the time the real story came out, no one remembered.
Yeah, and the war was over.
And then they're on to another issue. So it's how you can use and manipulate and abuse, the media.
Just like Wag the Dog, the movie. That's exactly what he's talking about, how they was lying about parts of the war and that shit wasn't even happening.
For short periods of time.
Ultra-processed foods that are making us sick, plain and simple.
San Francisco city attorney says he's filing a lawsuit on behalf of the people of the state of California, suing 10 major corporations, and he's hoping others will follow.
Our case is about companies who design food to be harmful and addictive and marketed their products to maximize profits. Like the tobacco industry, they knew their products make people very sick, but hid the truth from the public.
In the lawsuit, Chu claims the foods have created a health crisis, leading to chronic diseases like cancer.
That's crazy. We was just speaking about this on a couple streams ago about, I'm like, man, why ain't no lawyer came out and like tried to file a lawsuit against some of this shit, like the foods they giving us and the air shit and all this, and then this video pop up. Salute to him for having the balls to put his motherfucking life on the line and go against the grain, because I know this right here, what he doing is not going to be an easy process. For sure.
Depression and type 2 diabetes, and that local governments have been forced to shoulder the costs of treatment. It's seeking financial compensation for cities that have treated sick residents.
Guess I'm not surprised. San Francisco is a very liberal city. So if someone has to do it.
Some San Francisco residents are not surprised by the lawsuit. Others say they've been worried about ultra-processed foods for a while.
I decided to read the ingredient list, and I am reading them every time I buy them nowadays.
Dax, what
up? The big
up?
question some people are asking about the lawsuit, why now?
The studies have finally come out that show conclusively the link between ultra-processed foods and all of the incredibly horrific healthcare outcomes that we've been seeing in recent years.
This recent study that shows that almost 70% of calories that kids ingest are ultra-processed foods is mind-blowing to me. And this is not nutrition. We just have to stop poisoning our kids.
Consumer Brands Association represents many of the corporations being sued. It responded today saying in part, quote, food and beverage manufacturers continue to introduce new product options that include increased protein and fiber, reduced sugars and sodium, and no synthetic color additives. In San Francisco, Suzanne Fawn, ABC 7 News.
And then we add sugar, flour.
Hey, salute to that attorney, man. That's big right there. I'm glad. A lot of more people, everybody waking up, man. Everybody's starting to see. So I'm happy you doing that. That's what's up. Sweet Annie. The cash cow.
Shortening, water, and put that in the mixer, and we mix it up.
Next, the dough is flattened, dusted with cinnamon, and then rolled into that iconic honey bun shape.
It goes to a torpedo roller. That torpedo roller takes the dough, turns it on its side, and rolls it up into a long, we call it a snake. And it then is fed into our guillotine process where it's cut into individual pieces of bun.
Every day, 200,000 pounds of sugar arrive by rail car to Ferrara Pan Candy Company. Along with massive amounts of corn syrup and water are mixed and heated in these giant tanks. Meanwhile, the molds that will be used to form the candy are being made out of cornstarch.
We take a tray and we fill it up with cornstarch, and we deposit into the cornstarch in a mold we make with what we call a print board.
The cornstarch keeps the candy from sticking, kind of like flouring a pan at home. Once the mold's ready, it's filled with the warm, sweet center filling.
And I used to love lemon heads. That's crazy. When you see these videos of how they be making this shit, it make you not even want none of this stuff no more. I'm like, oh no, man, that shit look nasty. And this is just not hot dogs. Look at all these living organisms inside this shit. I believe if you put a lot of this stuff under a microscope, you'll see some of this stuff. I'm scared to look at everything under a microscope, man. That's crazy. Well, that got your cookout hot dogs off the grill. I know sometimes it be tasting good, even the turkey ones and everything. You know what I'm saying? I call myself thinking I was, I only eat turkey glizzies. Man, them motherfuckers probably got so much shit in it, man. Oh my God, man. You eating barbecue grilled organisms with the condiments on top of it, the mustard, the barbecue sauce, onions, all that to cover it up. Ugh, man. Just thinking about that, just ugh. Let's keep it going, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping, man. That's crazy work.
Mr. Howell, are you aware that ongoing right now in our country, if DHS, ICE, FBI, local and state law enforcement agencies working on classified operations to locate, find, and rescue trafficked, tender age, mostly girls. I'm talking about girls under 14 and younger across the country that were trafficked into our country in 2021, 22, 23, and 24. Are you aware that those operations are ongoing?
Yes, sir. They're trying to find the children the Biden administration lost.
Thank you, Mr. Howell. Ms. Hopper, are you aware?
I am.
Mr. Rosas?
Correct. I'm aware.
Thank you. Would you be surprised that according to my research, which will very soon be revealed next week, they've rescued so far 35,000 tender age kids. How you like that? Now, according to Ms. Hopper's research, which I find fascinating, everybody up here should, 70% of the documentation turned in by so-called sponsors, which were lined up by who? The NGOs. Through who? Primarily HHS. It was a pipeline, man. We fed a pipeline of tender-age children into sex trafficking and slave labor into our country. Damn. We're finding these kids. We're tracking this fraudulent documents. You're right, Ms. Hopper. My research showed a little bit less, 65%. You said 70%. I'll go with 70. So be advised. Be advised. We are building out case files, criminal case files. We're interviewing these 35,000 kids, and we're finding out exactly what the hell happened, how they ended up in the nightmare where they were, and we're rescuing more. And there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Man, salute to him. Who is this dude, Mr. Higgins? Salute to you, fam. I fucks with you. I don't even know who you are, what you represent, what side of the spectrum you on, left, right, wing, whatever. I fucks with you.
We're going to identify these children. We're locating these children.
No diddy.
We're rescuing these children, and we're building out criminal files based upon the testimony of these young teenagers and the documentation of fraudulent vetting. And many of these NGO employees are going to find themselves wearing orange, be their new favorite color. Mr. Chairman, I appreciate.
Yeah. It's about time somebody try to stand up against some of these motherfuckers, man. Salute to him, man. Mr. Higgins.
Appreciate the indulgence. I yield.
The strange behavior of a woman during a press conference in the Oval Office of the White House has gone viral on social media, with many asking, who is she? It's Susan Dell, the wife of billionaire and Dell CEO Mike.
That's what I was talking about earlier, y'all. Don't she look kind of strange? Like she looked different, y'all. I don't know if she's an alien. At first I was like, man, she might be, you know what I'm saying, a crossover. She might be a fence jumper, like might have, you know, changed up or something, you know, transmission type style, but I ain't want to put that on her, you know what I'm saying? She might just have some strong features, but she might be a robot too or something, but she weird.
Dell. The couple recently donated more than $6 billion to fund American children.
Well, I guess with $6 billion to donate, I guess, hey, whatever. So if y'all don't know what's going on, they in certain areas, this is in New Mexico right here. This is in Albuquerque. But in certain areas where they have like homeless population where people they go be playing loud music to try to draw them out. I guess, you know, after a while being in there hearing that shit all day, you probably be like, man, fuck this, I'm out of here. You probably can't sleep or nothing.
What is that? Wait, where'd it go?
It just threw like a donut.
I know. What the hell is that?
Hello, everyone. A few weeks ago, we learned about another alarming example of the Trump administration's ushering in of a chilling new era of mass government surveillance of the American people. According to the Associated Press investigation, Customs and Border Protection has installed cameras that photograph and read license plates along certain highways in the United States. These cameras allow federal agents to track the movements of any American as they travel on the roads of our country. Immigration offices then feed the license plate images into algorithms that flag so-called suspicious driving behavior, sometimes resulting in law enforcement officers using a pretextual reason to stop the vehicle and detain its passengers. This is unacceptable. It undermines the public's right to privacy and may even violate the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution. If left unchecked, this technology risks turning our highways into corridors of constant monitoring, where every single trip to work, every single visit to see.
Hey, he know. He just ain't saying it. It's already being done, fam. They tracking and monitoring everybody already. This is not nothing new. I'm not surprised and shit. He know it too. He know they been doing it and they doing it.
Family. And every drive to the grocery store is logged and analyzed and judged. This mass surveillance isn't about security. It's about targeting black and brown communities, hunting down women who seek abortion care, and intimidating protesters against the administration's policies. This is why I have written to Custom and Border Protection demanding that they immediately halt this practice. This is a fundamental question of freedom of the American people. And if we allow predictive surveillance to expand unchecked, we risk normalizing a society in which algorithms decide who is suspicious.
This crazy work right here. Hey, salute to Danny Burns in the chat. Hey, Danny, I went on one of those sites a while ago, a few years ago. Yeah, that was like that was a while ago, some years ago. And you can go and you can actually watch all the cameras. You can watch the cameras anywhere. I forgot what it's called. It's called what is the cameras called, man? Man, help me out in the chat, man, if you know, man. It's called something. And it's an actual site you can go to and you can see all the, like, you can see any camera with a, what they call it, man? I don't know. Let me keep it going. It'll come to me.
And government agencies can watch us without cause. So today I say,
oh yeah, my bad. Like all IP addresses. Like it's called it's like you can go in there and it say like pick different IPs, whatever, and then pop up on these CCTV. Yep. That's what it's called. And you go and watch all the different cameras in different areas, different cities and everything. So like live view too. So you know they watching.
Enough. Everyone in America has the right to drive to work, to school, or their place of worship without being watched by Big Brother. I will keep demanding that the Trump administration uphold that basic right. It is the core of who we must be as a nation, protecting the constitutional rights of everyone.
Well, you know what's going to cause the collapse of the stock market? The two most boring initials in the world, AI. Okay. You have these companies that are have already spent $700 billion in capital expenditures. They've committed another $1 trillion. Their annual income is worldwide across all firms $60 billion. But it's not actually $60 billion because at least $10 billion of that is the $10 billion that Microsoft gave to OpenAI and OpenAI gave back to Microsoft. Then you have the Magnificent seven firms whose shares are a third of the S&P 500, which is like the FTSE 500. They just pass around that $100 billion IOU over and over again and book it as revenue. They amortize the assets, so they're depreciating those GPUs on a 5-year schedule, but they have to replace them every 2 to 3 years because they burn out. So everything about this is nightmarish, and the tools don't do anything like what the manufacturers claim they do, and they won't, right? This idea that eventually they'll become so intelligent that they can be your agent or so on. You know, it's this crazy notion that if you feed more words to the word guessing program, it will wake up. And if we're lucky, it'll be God. And if we're unlucky, it'll turn us into paper clips. It's a ridiculous idea. It's like saying, you know, if we keep breeding these horses to run faster and faster, we're pretty sure one day one of them will give birth to a locomotive, right? We are not, as people, word guessing programs that know more words.
crazy.
You guys may have heard of automatic gunshot detection systems before. They're these little networks of hidden microphones that cities install across neighborhoods. They mount them to light poles, rooftops, and other elevated positions. And it's pretty simple the way they work. The sensors they pick up, when they pick up a loud bang, they triangulate the sound to pin down the location, and then they send it to police like really quickly, like within seconds. But the thing is, these microphones, they listen to things other than gunfire, and I thought that was interesting. When an alert triggers, the system doesn't just capture the gunfire alone, it saves a clip, and it's usually about 30 seconds to up to a minute before and after, and they send that to the police. And that means conversations, arguments on the street, random background noise, all that can end up in a law enforcement database. And once those clips exist, they can be subpoenaed in court or used to build cases that have nothing to do with firearm discharge at all. And critics say this basically turns whole communities, usually low income and minority neighborhoods, into basically open air surveillance zones.
That makes sense. Of course, gun detection microphones and these hoods and everything, they can hear when gunshots go off. Of course, they can hear that. And they can hear everything else too. That make a lot of sense. That's crazy. Diane, what's good? Man, that's crazy, man. Hey, Candace, yeah, the game is rigged. I definitely ain't got no money in the Black Rock. And even if I did have a lot of money, you still can't really get into that club. That shit. The system is set up for us, man. It's set, they got this boy set up for us, they got a stronghold on us right now. DJ, what up?
And to the fact that these systems often misclassify fireworks, car backfires, or construction noise as firearm discharge, and you could get unnecessary police responses on top of the privacy concerns. So while it's marketed as a public safety tool, the reality is these systems don't only just record firearm discharge. They record just people in everyday life. Stay clean, stay up.
The random gunfire that can terrorize neighborhoods.
Every time somebody calls 911, it's a different puzzle.
Gunshot detection technology. Placed high in a neighborhood, these microphones can detect the sound of gunfire, then triangulate the location where the shots were fired.
By the time the victim was able to get away from the person that was shooting at them, they called 911, but they had no idea where it originally started.
That's crazy.
We're able to use the gunshot detectors in some cases to go back and find where the actual crime scene was. By doing that, we're hoping that we can curb on some of the violent crime within the city.
Most people think flock cameras only read license plates. In reality, flock builds a full vehicle fingerprint. Every pass is stamped with date, time, location, speed estimation, vehicle make, model, color, and possibly visible occupants. Sometimes even unique identifiers. Some systems even pick up roof racks, decals, damage patterns, and distinguishing marks. It's not just a plate reader, it's a full spectrum vehicle tracking database.
Access.
And then motherfuckers who be committing crimes and doing stuff and jumping in their cars be thinking they getting away. But that's why you be hearing these stories about people that done stuff like the stuff that happened in Chicago when the rapper FBG Duck, you know, he was a big time Chicago rapper. He got unalived downtown in in a rich area, a luxury area, and it took a while, it took them years, but eventually they brought out the information and it showed how they got their license plates from cameras and tracked them all the way back to where they went, back to their hood, to their projects and parked and everything. And it was crazy. That was years ago. So, you know, they been had this technology, man. It's crazy, man.
To Flock, the license plate reader and AI-powered camera company that's become pervasive technology in the U.S. Apparently more people than ICE or cops. According to material reviewed by 44 Media that was exposed by the company, workers hired through Upwork from the Philippines trained its machine learning algorithms with training material telling workers how to review and categorize footage, including images, people, and vehicles in the U.S. Flock cameras use AI to continuously scan and automatically detect the license plate, color, brand, and model of all vehicles that drive by and are present in thousands of communities that cops use every day. investigating things like carjackings. Local police also performed numerous lookups for ICE in the system. A flock patent also mentions cameras detecting race. Authorities typically dig through requested data without a warrant, leading the American Civil Liberties Union and Electronic Frontier Foundation to recently sue a city blanketed in nearly 500 flock cameras. 4 Media has learned from tipsters that tasks for overseas workers include categorizing vehicle make, color, types, and transcribing license plates and audio tasks. Flock recently started advertising a feature that would detect screaming. The panel showed workers sometimes completing thousands upon thousands of annotations over a 2-day periods. The tipsters also pointed to how workers were categorizing the footage. It's not clear what specific camera footage Flock's workers are reviewing, but screenshots included in workers' guides show numerous images from vehicles with U.S. plates including New York, Michigan, Florida, New Jersey, and California. One slide about audio told workers to listen to all the audio all the way through, then select from a drop-down menu, including car wreck, gunshot, and reckless driving. Another slide deck explains that workers should not label people inside cars, but should label those riding motorcycles or walking. After 404 Media contacted Flock for comment, the exposed panel became no longer available. Flock then declined to comment.
Man, they got us, y'all. They got us. Excuse me. Ain't nothing we can do. They got us, man. They got us by the motherfucking neck. They got us in the chokehold. It's crazy. Like privacy, all that. It's done for now. Like they own it. They can track everybody. They can track anybody in this world right now. They can monitor you and track you right now. Anybody. They got these computers in these little secret offices that press a button, type in, zoom right in on you, watch you, listen to you. This shit is happening. I know it probably seemed like, yeah, whatever. They can't, okay, whatever. You know, you ain't gotta believe it right now. But it's happening, man. Salute to everybody, man. Stay on wave, y'all. Protect your peace watching these videos. Keep that love around, keep that good energy around, keep vibrating these high frequencies. In the end, somehow, some way, we will find a way to win. For real. Salute to my content management moderators, everybody. Appreciate all the super chats, everybody in the chat. Appreciate all y'all, man. Much love. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
FamOver.